Welcome everyone. In this video I'm gonna explain how you apply the Trio protocol to that which it is supposed to be applied to. Again, the Trio protocol is a simple protocol that explains to any human being that is alive, maybe animals too, that you are doing whatever you are doing is a form of stimulation on your body, an organ, a cell, or something of that nature. Once stimulation happens, which is on this side of the poster, once you have stimulation, the next thing that happens, the body would start demanding nutrition. You must supply nutrition for the body to up enhance or strengthen an organ, a cell, or the body itself, or recreate. Recreate means we have cells that would have said, I can't take on this stress anymore, let me go. And of course, new cells have to be replacing them, so they do need again amino acids, fatty acids, and essential trace minerals. The Trio poster is out for sale. There's a whole video, you could search for it on my channel here on the explanation of the poster. This poster is available for sale at this point in time. To give you a few brief, it's gonna be 2 pages at first and then move to become 6 pages. So let's apply this now to an example using the liver. So let's look at a supplement that is well known on the market, seems to be a well put together supplement from Clean Neutrals. Okay, so this example here I'm using is one of the supplements that I find very useful for what they call liver cleanse, right? So they will say liver support, liver cleanse. Very useful because this has a number of herbal products that are well studied in terms of liver support, and it also have some of the nutrient molecules that is known to support the liver, like the NAC here, the TODCA, which is bile salts, TODCA, berberine. All these are good things known for the liver, so they have it well mixed up. And of course, milk thistles, artichoke, beetroot. We know that stonebreaker here and dandelion. We know all these things are well good for the liver. Now, using the protocol, you start to think and say, okay, I'm gonna get this, gonna use this for my liver to help clean out the liver. Of course, you have to start saying to yourself, okay, I'm gonna use this. What is this gonna be doing? This is just stimulant to stimulate something in the liver or on the liver or the whole organ. That is what the protocol is saying. So let's flip back to the protocol. So here you would be saying, I'm taking a supplement to stimulate the liver because it's a liver supplement. When it stimulates the liver, what would the liver do? The liver would enhance itself, and of course, when you have enhancement, you also have some recreation, meaning that some things would have decide to leave, right? They die out, and those that decide to leave along with the waste from the liver has to go somewhere. That is why it is so important to understand you have to supply your amino acids, your fatty acids, and your essential trace minerals, because the new creation cells from the liver, those that are being recreated or being created, would have to be created from the presence of amino acids, fatty acids, essential and trace minerals. And of course, we don't know which one exactly, so we have to supply them with all these essential things for recreation. But at the same time, there might be some cells that were a little bit stuck because they had a lot of waste building up into the liver, and now they got released from this waste, so they want to upregulate or up enhance. They still need to get amino acids, fatty acids, and essential trace minerals. For example, the amino acid methionine is critical for detoxification in the liver. Yes, so is glutathione. However, what we don't say to people is that, hey, if you miss this part here with the critical nutrients, amino acid, fatty acids, trace minerals, and essential minerals, which means if you don't eat your meat, your eggs, your fish, your liver, what is happening to the dump from these stimulants that has stimulated the liver? So the liver got stimulated by your stimulant that you bought, which is a herbal stimulant, very good stimulant, I would call it from my experience. The body now starts operating, or the liver starts cleaning out. What happens to the waste? The waste has to go to the gallbladder. Now let's just follow the story. It goes to the gallbladder, and what is the trigger for gallbladder to squeeze itself, or to squeeze to get the waste out of the gallbladder? The waste that is called bile. I know it's not fully waste, but we usually think about it as waste also. What causes that to happen? Well, my friends, is the fatty or the fat present in your stomach that comes from your meat or wherever other sources of fats that is there to cause the gallbladder to squeeze. So if you think your protocol would be, oh, let me take the great stimulant, which is the liver cleanse, excellent product as far as I'm concerned, and it's gonna work on your body. No, that's where you are losing the picture. This is why this is called the trio protocol. You cannot do 1 and 2 or start with 2 and think number 1 won't work. 1 would work. One your body would go into the mode of saying I would recreate or I would enhance, but then the body cannot create itself and supply itself with amino acids, fatty acids, and essential and trace minerals. It cannot do that. In fact, the body has a way of getting some amino acids by breaking down and eating your muscles when it starts healing. That's a different story. But in general sense, the body is saying, I depend on you, the conscious being, you, the conscious guy, to supply me with the amino acids, the fatty acids, and the essential trace minerals and so other kind of minerals, so that I could do that up enhancement and that recreation. I hope you get a point of the TRIO protocol. It is a protocol that you could simply say to yourself, okay, now I understand this framework. I am taking this supplement, I'm taking this pill, I'm taking this medicine from a doctor, I'm taking this herbal, I'm going to take this exercise, I'm going to take red light therapy. Whatever it is, you start seeing it as a stimulant, and now you have to trace and see, okay, I stimulated the body. Maybe I don't even know which part of the body I stimulated with the red light. Okay, maybe I put it on my chest, so I stimulated my chest with the red light. You don't have to bother about the science and say, well, now the mitochondria are active, what do I need to supply? No, you always would know that the base supplements you need are coming from your meat source, which is your amino acids, your fatty acids, your trace minerals, and your vitamin minerals. I hope this would have clarified how this framework is applicable to you and gives you some impression about how powerful this framework is for the thinking going forward in 2024. Thank you so much for viewing. Again, you could click the link in the description to have a copy of this. It is US $6. A link is available for immediate purchase.